Hey, what's up, everyone? We are back here and going in to discuss the Granny sale. So, for the last week or so, Granny has been giving out legendary items at a discounted rate. Depending on how high of a level you are, is basically how much of a discount you're going to get. The lower level kings are saying anywhere between like 20 to like 75% off on their discounts. As you get higher up, you start seeing like 15 and 20%. Like, this is actually a fairly high discount for my level, being level 76. So every time Granny refreshes herself, which is roughly around 3 hours, she pops up with a new legendary item. And it's been going on for about 7 days now. So you can see this one is actually a good item. It raises both of my stats. So we're going to talk about how to take advantage of this Granny sale, whether or not it may be permanent, or what's going on, because like I said, it's been going for a week, and this is the longest time we've ever had a Granny sale. Granny sales typically lasted for like 2 days or 3 days maximum. So you'll notice we're pretty much all legendaried out. We have been upgrading a couple items here and there, as Granny has been giving us good items. The downside is they're always purchasable with gems, and it's always roughly around like 300 to 500 gems. So you can see what we're currently wearing. The new gear is about 200 fire or 200 health better and around 400 fire shield better. So it's a pretty significant increase. And the first trick about the Granny and the armors is that it appears that every 5 levels you start seeing better gear in the Granny shop. So we just got the level 76 not too long ago, and now pretty much all the items that we're seeing in the Granny shop are a lot more powerful than our old items. So it's roughly, again, no one knows exactly the tier rankings, but every 5 levels you're going to see new, better gear. So if you are level like 50 hero and you start buying things around level 50, 56, because it looks to be about 50 to 55 is the tier, and then 56 starts the new tier, goes to 56 to 60, and so on, so on. So it looks like every 5 levels a new tier appears, and that means your old items are going to become obsolete and weaker, and you're going to see a lot of better items, and you're going to be kind of like, I have to buy new items. Well, if you buy legendary items, and especially if you buy the Granny's ones that are discounted, you only have to upgrade them about once every 10 to 15 levels, because the stats in the legendary items are pretty high. And if you find a little bit better, like say if we found a health one that was like 6,500 health, so an increase of about 40 points, we wouldn't bother buying it. It's not worth the increase for the amount of gems that we spend. But you see this one right here, again, it's increasing about 300 HP, around 400 fire shield. So for me, it seems to be a little, pretty worthwhile, about a 700 total increase in shield and HP, and that is a pretty significant increase at this stage of the game. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. We do need a little bit more gems, so that's one of the reasons you also save your gems up here in your quest achievements, is because you can get these special packages, the warrior package, the starter package, the workers package, those types of packages using the saved up gems. So I went ahead and purchased that. Those packages, they typically don't come out if you have enough gems to buy it. So right now we have 0 gems. We might actually see some special offer packages now, since we have no gems. But we actually do have gems. We have gems over here in our quest achievements. You'll see that we have probably close to 300, 400 gems saved up in our quest achievements. So when those special offers come, you can now select your gems and actually boost your gems and use these gems to buy those special offer packages. That is the best way to get the special offer packages and not have to pay a dime for them. There's another good way to do that, to get gems, and that's going into the Tapjoy offers. The Tapjoy offers is all the way over to the right at the free, and you'll see there's 2 free gems. There's a like us on Facebook, which gets you a little bit of free gems as well, and there's a connect to Facebook, which gets you a little bit of free gems as well. So the middle one right here is Tapjoy, and if you go in there, you can get a lot of free gems by doing some little offers, taking surveys, or potentially doing free trials and things like that. The only thing here is that sometimes if it's a free trial, you have to cancel within 30 days or 1 week or whatever the allotted time period is to actually not get billed. Because most of them will require a credit card, because if you do not cancel within the first week or first month, then you get billed. So be careful on those guys. But you can see there's a lot of gems: 900, 630, 700, 400. Lots of gems, tons of offers as well. Again, going back to the granny shop, you don't really want to buy items until you get up until roughly around the level 60 range, because then the leveling starts going really, really slow. At level 60 plus, your level goes really slow, so it's worthwhile to actually buy some items, because you will be staying with that level range for a very, very long time. Also, the other items that are good to buy always is the gold boosting items. You always want to have gold boosting items. Gold boosting items help you tremendously farm gold and build up your castle a lot quicker, and they don't really, become worthless over time. Eventually, you will find better gold boosting items, but they are fairly rare, and having a good 10% or 5% gold boost on each of your items, it definitely adds up. So if you have 5% boost on every item, you're looking at around a 25 total gold boost. If you have a 10% gold boost on all your items, you're looking around a 50% gold boost, which is huge. So of course, you are going to want to try and find things that are closer to the 10% range. You get better gold boosting items just like the normal hero items by leveling up. So as you level up, those kind of go up smaller increments. If you are at, like, say, level 40 or level 30, you might see 5% gold boosting items, and then once you get up to level like 50, you'll see like 4.5% gold boosting items. So the increases in gold boost isn't that dramatic. Again, around level 60 or so, you should start to seeing 8% to 10% gold boosting items, if I recall correctly, and that's where you kind of want to load up on your gold boosting items. That's a huge amount of gold boost, and will definitely help you tremendously building up your castle. So unfortunately, the game is not loading, but that's about all I wanted to talk about on the granny shop, and hopefully the granny shop actually stays around. The other thing is, do not actually spin granny shop anymore. If they're giving out legendary items every 3 to 4 hours, at a discounted gem rate, you don't have to spend gems spinning granny shop anymore. Just log on every 3 to 4 hours and see what new legendary item she has, and if you don't like it, play, log off, and then come back on again in 3 to 4 hours, see what the next legendary item that granny will give you. You always, you don't want to buy anything else besides the legendary items, especially when the granny sale is going on. These legendary items are like 2 times better than the other items that are available. And if you keep spinning granny shop, you will end up spending a lot of gems just for searching. You can go back and look at my granny searching videos, that I spent like 2,000 to 3,000 in gems just searching granny shop, looking for legendary items. They are very, very rare. So take advantage of the granny shop sale, and check every 3 to 4 hours to see if there's an item that you want, and if it is significantly better, go ahead and purchase that and enjoy Royal Revolt 2.